Shapira, and today I'm doing a teaching that is abnormal because I'm in Israel, but I'm in such a unique place today, so I thought I will share with you where I'm at. If you turn around, you will see the flags of Israel over there, the flag of Israel and the National Forest Society of Israel. So this is one of the national parks of Israel, and we are in a place called Antipatrus Fortress. This is actually one of the oldest, if not the oldest, standing fortress in Israel. The name Antipatrus come actually, the person who built this particular fortress was King Herod. He built it. He built it in the honor of his father called Antipatrus. So if you walk with me, keep on walking with me, you will notice that this structure, obviously, they are not going back to the time of Herod, because the Hebrew name of this particular city called Tel Afek. The word Tel means it's a mountain. Tel has a structure like this. It's like a triangle where every layer is based on a different era. Okay, so this layer right here of this fortress is what actually going back to the Ottoman era. Let's keep on walking, and you will notice that all of these structures, okay, are dating back to the Ottoman Empire. However, if you go down with me below, you will notice that it's all based on the Herod fortress. And now the question is, why would Herod build right here a fortress? There is a strategic reason that he built the fortress. First of all, we are in the center of Israel. We are in the middle point. We are in the middle point between Jerusalem and Caesarea right now. We are close to the Hebrew city called Petach Tikva, which means the opening of the hope. Okay, that's the Hebrew city. So we are very, very near into it. So this is a city that, in essence, connected between Jerusalem and Caesarea, if you would want to think about it. So we built this fortress here for a strategic reason. Now the neat thing about this city, it is loaded with water. In a second we will show you the river that is crossing this city. It's called in Hebrew the Yarkon River, and the reason he built the fortress here, we are right now about, I would say about 100 meters above sea level. So we had quite a hike to get up here. But when King Herod built it, he built it first of all for its water, the reason that there is water. Also significantly, it have a higher altitude here, so it will be very difficult to attack and to conquer. Walk with me for a second and let us look at the Yarkon River, and we will see to the left, if you actually look to the left, you will notice the skyscraper of the modern city of Petach Tikva today. And here to the right of us, let's see if we can actually see it. Let's see if we can actually see it. Yes, if you come with me, you will notice here, you will notice the Yarkon River, so you can actually see the river itself. So the river is crossing through this the city. So again, King Herod built this city in honor of his father. So this will be served as the hub of connecting Caesarea and Jerusalem. And a city called Afek, or later on received the name Antipatrus, actually go back way before Herod. We are about to go down now to the earliest excavation in this city, going back to 1200 to 1500 AD BC, before the coming of the Yeshua. And what you see here, this dating back, this was all the house of a ruler, of Egyptian ruler, okay? And these Egyptian rulers, that was his house. These were his chambers. So when the Egyptians were rulers over the land of Canaan, Afek was a strategic area. Let's walk for a second and let's look at it. These are the actual excavations of this city, this Egyptian city. This is the original. Right here, you will notice that also the original stone. So this used to be standing here before King Herod, during the Egyptian era, as a strategic area. Again, what makes it so important, you have to understand in the land of Israel, what's important is height. Height is what's important. This is highly elevated. We are in the Sharon Valley, not far from the Yarkon River, which is a living source of water, sweet water, not salt water, sweet water. So you had water, you had the elevation, and the third thing that is also important is the fact that you are right next to the Mediterranean Sea. We are only about 8 or 9 miles from the Mediterranean Sea. So when you combine those three ingredients, you have a prime area to build a fortress. And here we see the Egyptians. This was the headquarters and the chambers of the ruler that lived here in this era. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. May the God of Israel bless you. להתראות.